Hello everyone, this is Xiaosheng Huang, practicing immigration law nationwide in the United States. I have been in the business for over 20 years. I have been very familiar in every field of the immigration law, which is over 200 years old in the United States. That's why I'm thinking I always tell people that immigration law is the most difficult law for everybody to practice. There's a lot of moving parts. And recently I went to an interview for the I-45 and I-601. The USCIS saw that the marital relationship was good. That's why it approved the I-130. But in terms of the I-45, it denied it because the alien lied on the visa application form. A lot of people, in order to get the green card, lied about their marital status or educational background or the work history, especially the marital status. If they told the visa officer in the U.S. consulate or embassy that they were married, the U.S. Visa officer most likely to presume that they are going to go back to their country after a short visit in the U.S. So even though they are single or divorced, they still put married on the DS-160. In recent years, the USCIS is very tough on this kind of fraud or misrepresentation. After the alien came to the United States to try to adjust my status by filing the I-485, either based on the marital status, marriage with a U.S. citizen or employment-based or any other basis, the USCIS officer always go back to see the DS-160 to see if there is any misrepresentation. A lot of people who are caught in this situation. I had a client last month, we went to the interview, but this time I prepared the I-45 and the I-601. I-601 is the application for waiver of grounds of inadmissibility, because she has to admit that she made a misrepresentation about her marital status in the United States. In that case, she also lied about her employment. She was just a store owner, but she lied about the employment history. She said she was a bank. She was a banker working in a big company, a big bank, national bank. So she got the visa. And now she came over and married a U.S. citizen. They even had a baby, but it doesn't matter. The USCIS officer wanted her to fill out the I-601. I prepared the I-601 with the well-documented evidence with A, B, C, D. That A, like family ties, B, family ties outside the United States, and C, the mental health and the health situation. D is the economic hardship, especially the extreme hardship if the alien is not able to stay in the U.S. For the U.S. citizen. The U.S. citizen will suffer extreme hardship. Basically, he is not able to survive. So at the time of the interview, the USCIS officer went through the I-45 to make sure everything on the form is correct. There's so many questions. That which are very difficult even for a lawyer to figure it out. So we have to pick up like, have you ever violated the terms or condition of your non-immigrant status? That's a yes. And have you made a misrepresentation to the U.S. government official in order to obtain a visa or immigration benefits? We had to say yes. So with that yes, then the officer went through the I-601. But I-601, basically the form doesn't show anything significant. So I prepare a very nice cover letter, which is only like not more than 2 pages, basically to specify the 4 factors. The number 1 is the family ties in the U.S., exhibit A. The family ties in outside the United States, exhibit B. Exhibit C, I presented all the medical record to show that if the USCIS officer, if the US citizen cannot have the care by the alien, the US officer will suffer extreme physical or medical problems. And then last one D is the economic hardship. I use a form to show the family expenses and the family income. So when the alien's income is more than the US citizen's income, that means the alien's contribution of the income is very important. Otherwise, this family will lose the car, or lose the house, or perhaps will move to a shelter and go homeless. So the U.S. officer said you prepare the package very well, and normally I would approve it after I take a look or examine or even talk to my supervisor. But I saw your initial filing with good evidence, and I saw this filing. The U.S. citizen is a retired military and had a diabetes for many years with injection every day, and the alien is working very hard at making money for the family. So the immigration officer approved the case right on the spot. And with that I-601 approval, the I-485 adjustment of status to a green card will be approved. So just yesterday, my client got the green card. She and her husband are very happy. So in this video, I just tell you how to prepare I-485 and I-601 to summarize, like to have a cover letter on all the evidence with a very organized ABCD is very important. Wish you good luck, and you pass the I-485 interview and get the I-601 approval. Thank you.